Hi, so this is part two of the healing the higher heart journey, and I kind of missed off a little bit, and ever since of looking at photos for the higher heart, things have been coming back on me what I needed to say with my experience. And so I thought I'd just pop back on, but then all of a sudden my mind started going again. So basically what happened was, I don't know if the region of my right side, I have a feeling that over on this side this is our normal heart and this side is like our spiritual heart. I don't know. And like when I was healing the higher heart, this side started hurting me when I was letting stuff go. And it felt like that I was having a mini little heart attack on the wrong side of my body. And just take in what you feel, and comment below if you feel the same way or a different way to how I say things. I'm just going by experience, and also I'm a few days late to start my monthlies and wondered why. And obviously after having the camera down there, I thought I'd probably be late anyway, but obviously I always come on my monthlies when it's the new moon. And I was like, right, I'm missing a day. Okay, I'm missing another day. And then it's a bit weird down there, and I'm like, oh, I'm at that age, I'm 38, this cannot be. And then I was like, no, and I'm like, why am I not getting any pain? Because obviously I've done a lot of womb healing as well. So because I've done a lot of womb healing, and I've got rid of the trauma out my womb, and I don't get any pain. I don't get much pain on my periods anymore. Like I don't like it right now. I'm having a pain-free one, and it's great because there's nothing hanging on in there, holding into anything, because I've done the womb healing. Obviously after that with my right side as well, I didn't know that was still there, and it's weird because I've been putting crystals on there, putting moonstone on there and stuff. I've been doing loads of different stuff with my right side down there, and I didn't, and obviously then from my first video I found out that it was my inner child hooking on like a fish. Which is weird. And then obviously while I was laid there doing my inner heart healing, and I know that my lymph nodes are blocked, and it felt like one of my lymph nodes actually popped, and then all of a sudden after doing the heart healing energy of the higher heart, obviously it's new energy, it's bringing in something new for me. It's a new moon, so I'm letting go of old stuff and I'm bringing in something new and creating something new. And I'm going to be creating new things with my business, with my YouTube channel. It's going to change. I'm going to take a lot of videos off here as well that I don't need to be on there anymore. And I'm going to change the high vibrational love so you get it a bit more, so you get it better. And yeah, so when I was laid there after healing my heart, I laid there, something went pop again. One of my lymph nodes just went pop, and I was like, oh, okay, now I have just come. And I'm like, because it's a spiritual thing. What we don't understand about our monthlies, and I know women and men are going to go, ew, why am I watching this? But what women don't understand about our monthlies is that it's actually a spiritual process. It's actually a spiritual thing. It's actually sacred that there's this stuff coming out of me. But it's at a time when the stuff is coming out of me, obviously it's getting out the emotions. When that stuff is coming out of my body, it's releasing the emotions of what I've just let go of. Same as shit, really. It's just letting go of chatting and shit what you don't need anymore. But also in the healing journey, what I wanted to say while I was having healing done, it was obviously up here that I was having done, and I felt this coldness on my throat chakra. and I felt it, and it felt cold, and I actually thought that the crystal actually moved from my higher heart and fell onto my throat chakra, and then I was like, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. So spiritually, I felt a crystal playing placed on my throat chakra at the same time, and it was like realigning. I can't do it because I was switching energy, but it was like realigning my throat chakra to my heart chakra, to my higher heart chakra. And the higher heart is all about soul as well. It's like it's just all heart. So yeah, so I do feel different. I feel a lot happier. I can just smile all the time. My mind is not thinking whatsoever. I feel happy in different body parts as well, because you can feel the energy when because I'm an energetic being. I keep calling myself an energetic being. I'm an energetic human being, and I can feel the energy is a lot better inside my body as well. It's really nice, and yeah. I'm going out for a walk at the moment, but I figured out that I forgot to mention some stuff. You never know, it might be important to someone. They might feel the same things if they go through that process, or it might be different to me. I have put on part one, the meditations that I did. So I did the past lives one first, and then I did a higher heart one straight away. I put a little disclaimer in there. Sorry for my spelling, but I just did it straight away, and just thought, do you know what, I am just gonna say what I need to say. And like, I felt loads of energy being moved around my body, but then when I went outside, obviously to go to the shop to get something straight after, and I was in that fear mode, I'm about to go out again, and I'm like, am I going to be in that fear mode again? I've got to talk to my body again, because it was my human self that didn't like that. I've got myself, I'm here, but I don't want no one to attack me again, or, and it's like, obviously it's not me, and I'm like, God, is it my old self again? And I've just realised that it's my human self that's being it now. My human self is like, I can live in free will, do what I want, but I don't want this taken away from me. So now I'm in fear of me being taken away again. And I know where that's coming from. It's my abandonment issue, because I was took away. Even though I wasn't took away from myself, the abandonment issue must have come in. And just realising this, obviously it's just a raw video that I'm making. All my videos are raw, so I probably in my pajamas or look scruffy, because I just do me when I can do me. When I can do my healings and stuff. I mean, I do a lot of healings and I don't YouTube them, but I actually want to start doing a Patreon page for my crystals as well. I want to do a Patreon page for my crystal knowledge. I also would like to put some of these videos in there, or maybe, and I want to do some healing videos on here, maybe my meditations and stuff. So if you can't get to my classes, at least you get to have a feel. But it's music. I don't have my own music, you see. I get guided to using the stuff that's on YouTube already, and I have to play their music in the background. So I have a feeling that they might just be the Patreon ones. My healings might have to go on Patreon, those that can't get to my class. And yeah, so I just wanted to come on and share that, really, that I missed some bits off of what I felt and the movement around my body and the shift from my body and stuff. But I have got to look at that fear of being taken away again. And obviously it's being taken away from my family, it's being taken away for some reason. It's me being taken away from me, and I don't know where that's come from. Where did me go when I thought I was being taken away from self? So that's something that I've got to look at into a little bit more, and I'll probably journal that with my journal. Odd one, really. So yeah, so I hope that everybody's okay. I just wanted to put that little bit on about what else, and like with wounds and stuff, and it's all sacred and it's all healing, it's not disgusting, and it's actually your emotions coming out with it. And that's why there's loads of pain there while you're going through the process of stuff, and it's normal, and it's just your past trauma and past pain that's in there that's painful. And like the more that I shift with my womb and myself, the more that I don't get painful periods anymore. I used to be on the floor. I used to be on the floor and I used to have IBS with it. I don't even get IBS with it anymore. So that is really nice that I've noticed that. Especially today, and I know it's the first time back on, no, it's the second time on after my mini op with the camera. Because after the camera, after that healing that I did with the egg, obviously then I had the camera and then I come on straight away. So it's a bit like, and that was all on a new moon. So it's like I manifest things and it all comes out on the new moon, or something will come up where it's going to be a new beginning for me and it'll come out on a new moon. You have to be watching what the new moon does, what comes around you that's new on a new moon, and is it new, is it for happiness, is it exciting? Because that's what it's supposed to be around the new moon. It's supposed to be something excitingly new that comes in, that's good karma, not bad. So yeah, so watch out for new moon beginnings and stuff like that, that all the good stuff's going to come to you. I don't think there was anything else about the higher heart healing that I can remember now. It's just about the throat chakra, and as I got outside as well, walking around, I felt like my old energy coming back within my throat, but then it wasn't, it was trying to actually change to maybe my new, well, to maybe who I was supposed to be. And yeah, so I just wanted to point that out and point that across, and just the feelings and experiences that we have with healing, it's all different. Everybody has different experiences, and I just choose to share mine because it's about time I shared myself and stopped playing with the not fitting in and fit. And it doesn't matter that I fit in or don't fit in, I fit in with me. It's about fitting in with myself and not others. And it's about being one with self at the moment than others. For me, that's my path. And you get to see a lot more as well with people when you start opening up your heart eyes chakra. I didn't notice before, but I'm noticing things with friends, what they really there for and stuff like that. Are they true, are they not? I knew all this before, but it's a different energy, and I'm getting all this new loving energy coming out of my heart chakra. I can feel it, it's beautiful. And yeah, I know I keep going off the path of what I'm trying to say sometimes in these videos. I do it all the time in conversations when I'm talking to somebody. I think it's because I've got that much stuff there in me and it just pours out. And yeah, so I just wanted to pop on again and just to say that really, that I feel new, but my back's hurting me. Because obviously in the other video I said that I needed to do my back, so I'm going to find the rock that I laid on before in a moment, so he can do my back for me for a bit until I am ready to redo my chakras again in my back, and then I can live life for a bit and enjoy it, because I just want to go and enjoy life now that I've got to my happy self and I'm allowed to be my happy self. I don't have to stay dormant always in my emotions. Like, I want to know what the feeling of light is, and I want to know the feeling of not being in fear is. I want to know the fear. I want to know the fear. Yeah, I don't know what's coming out of me now. And what I said to myself earlier was, when I was in the fear mode, that helped me stop feeling in fear, because I said to my human, you know what? It's okay for you to feel fear. If you want to feel fear right now because you're scared of losing yourself again, that's fine. Like, you're not gonna lose yourself, like, because I won't fucking let I won't let you go. Maybe that's what it is that I let myself go. And a long time ago, when I was a child, and I shouldn't have, now I'm getting a bit teary, and I shouldn't have let myself go, and now I've got myself back. I'm like, not doing it again. So yeah, I'm gonna be in fear for a little bit with that, I think. Got a feeling, but my mind was so groggy, and I think moving the past life stuff is what's cleared my head, like proper cleared my head. I can like think straight, I have more clarity, it's not foggy. It's just been dim and foggy all last few weeks, maybe months, but weeks mostly, especially with the solar stuff that's coming up, that's been going around, and I'm like, oh, this energy, what is it from? And then my friend was like, it might be from the solar stuff that's been happening. I'm like, yeah. But I'm okay now after that. I'm fine. Sorry. So what time is it? Yep, so I'm going to eat my tea, and then I'm going to go for a nice walk because it's warm out, the sun's out, and I want an energy booster with a rock in the sun before it goes down. So I think that's all I need to say about part 2. Just the feelings and stuff of what I missed when I said about how I felt that my period just started while I was laid there. I was like, that's strange. I've never done that before in my life. And just the throat chakra thing. It's actually realigned my throat chakra with my higher heart as well. So my soul is speaking. I feel like my soul is speaking, and it needed that change with my throat. Yeah, I feel better. I feel energetic. Feel more clear about everything. I do feel better about my path as well. I feel more clear with my path and what path it is that I'm taking right now and wanting to do, especially with my drum and my healing, and what it is that I want to do. Not sure about the stores yet, because I feel like my pamper treatments, if I can't fix my shoulder, because my shoulder's like not in my place, I'm actually going to see a good chiropractor with my shoulder and get him to put it back for me, because he's already done my hip, my jaw, he might as well do my shoulder, all on the right side as well. On the right side just in 2020. But my hip's been out of place a lot longer. It's been out most of my 20s actually, end of, so yeah, I say middle of my 20s my hip came out of place, and I didn't know it was out of place. I thought it was fibromyalgia, and then I went to a chiropractor in 2020, and he just went, popping your hip back in place because it's not in place. So all that time stress that I had on my legs was because I had a hip problem. So that's sorted. Next I've got to sort out my arms, all of my insides really, with my gut reset and stuff. So yeah, so I just wanted to pop back on really and do that. I know I'm repeating myself. I've got to be more stable in the way I talk on YouTube, I think, and on my live videos. But yeah, I feel loads better. I feel happier, and now it's time for me thriving life to come through, because I've done with surviving. It's been fucking harsh and hard, horrendous at times, because I've just been in survival mode for too long, and I don't even want to say the word anymore. Like, that's how much my throat chakra has changed in the last few hours. So I just want to say I'm thriving, I'm thriving, I'm thriving. You all got to start thriving and believing in the thriving mode. So yeah, I'm not going to do this video too long. Is there anything else about the higher heart before I go? That it's just saying to me it's joyous. It's more joyous in the way of the feeling, and the emotion is joyous. That's what it just said to me, so I just thought I'd put that out. So I hope everybody has a great week, and I'll catch you soon with another video. Hopefully I can sort my phone out so I can just make random videos outside and stuff and do random things. Get to see me, who I am. Maybe I'll do a video about my stalls when I'm at a stall or something like that. So I'll see you soon. Take care everybody. Bye.